Oh my God. Cameras doing everything.
This week, 2 people left the Big Brother house. One was evicted for breaking the rules. And one was evicted by public vote.
Nicola,
will you please leave the Big Brother house? This is the story of the most tumultuous week yet in the Big Brother house. Day 30, Nicola's birthday.
Happy birthday. Where do you see the garden? What's it done? There's an assault course completely constructed outside. Oh my God. Yeah. You have been provided with the materials to erect an assault course in the garden. You will be required to arrange the course following instructions Big Brother will provide after your stake has been decided. You will then be required to practice on it following a course set by Big Brother.
Brill.
Working as a relay team, you will be required to complete the course in a set time as decided by Big Bro.
They must decide what percentage of next week's budget to gamble on the assault course.
all week we keep saying we want a physical.
Yeah.
If we want a physical, that means we know we want to bet 50%, because we all want to, we're all lying around, we all want to do stuff like that.
I would say 50%, yeah.
You're confident enough in it?
Well,
everybody here is confident enough in themselves.
Yeah, the thing is, it's not, yeah.
I told you I'm not. But if you want to bet 50, then just be aware that I think I'm going to upper body strength. That's fine.
Right, who's going to tell them?
I'll go and tell them.
Task?
It's 50%.
Nicola is 29 today, and the group are preparing for tonight's orange-themed party.
But I'm not going to show none of my masks till the masquerade ball.
Do you listen to everything Nick says to you?
He tries to tell me a lot of things.
He was sitting there yesterday and saying, you know, you've got to think one step ahead. And I'm like, right. And it's this kind of, I don't know, this overwhelming paranoia that I find really weird. It's just like, look, just, and I said, no, you don't. He said, yes, you do.
He can't think a step ahead. He can't concentrate that much on the thing.
No, but what he means is you've got to...
He confuses himself.
He said, you know, you've got to plan, you know, if Tom's here and if he's not here. That's what he's thinking, and he's worked out what he's going to do and who he's going to nominate and things like that.
So he's going to do whatever's necessary to keep himself here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, without question. I mean, that's not... I don't think that's anything to doubt. It'll backfire in the end, though.
Nicholas, who falsely claimed to the group that he spent time in the Territorial Army, is first to have a go at the assault course. The group's gambled 50% of next week's budget on the task. In 4 days' time, they'll be tested against the clock as a relay team.
You've got to make it to the black.
Yeah, I know.
In the end.
It's that suddenly that bit goes down. It's just it's before you think it is.
Is that annoying?
No.
You sure?
You leave me alone.
You don't mind me doing it then?
I do, because I'm very ticklish. It's not pleasant.
So am I, but I never complain until you do it to me.
I know.
Or if I do complain, you never seem to pay any attention.
Okay, I'll pay attention from now on.
Oh, yeah.
She could just pretend to see us. What?
Nick just dived onto them handlebars and
And did what?
nearly broke his legs.
It's actually quite hard in hand.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
This is a man who spent 3 or 4 years in the TAs.
Do you think it's all lies?
Big Brother has delivered food, drink and other treats for Nicola's birthday party.
my good lordy lord above.
They're all based on the orange theme she asked for. Before she came to the house, Nicola was keen to learn circus skills, so Big Brother has also given her a unicycle as a birthday present.
Brilliant. Check that out.
What's that, wigs? Orange wigs!
Yeah. They gave us
look at
salmon.
your uniform.
I can't believe they actually gave us salmon. That's so nice.
Nicky, get on it!
I'm trying to. Was that yours to keep holding me?
Right. Oh, this is wicked.
She went no bra.
Yeah.
Mine are a bit bigger than yours. You rude girl. Stop it, get them out.
Get him out. Get him out, yeah. It's wear nothing.
Yeah. Shut the boys.
You must die. You must die.
Oh, wow. That's brilliant.
Hey! That's brilliant.
God.
Goodbye.
Looking at you, kid.
The girlies.
Yay! Orange girls.
Hey! Oh my goodness! They're hiding. Oh yay!
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Nicola! Happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday, 29. You only look 17 and a half. Oh, thank you. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, darling.
The day before her birthday, Nicola and Darren had a blazing row. It's still on Nicola's mind.
I'm not going to hold grudges because I don't hold grudges because I've got nothing to hold a grudge about. And I hope Darren actually sees that whatever I said the other day wasn't to be personal, not to be taken personally. It was just like Nicola having a bad day. But that's really hard to say when it depends how people take me. And today it's been fine, but I still feel like he's not there with me 100%. But that's because I'm probably expecting more out of him than I'm ever going to get. Because he's not into me as I'm into him. It's not that I'm falling in love with him or anything. I'm just into him as a person. I think he's lovely, but I also think he's a pain in the ass at the same time. But I do love his energy. I love his laughter. I love his creativity, and I love the way he is. If I'm nominated on Monday and I get thrown out on Friday, I will pull him to one side on Friday and tell him how I feel, but only if I know I'm about to leave. I never tell him otherwise. I think it's best not to.
What are you doing?
Tidying. Doesn't feel like it. Why, what's wrong?
Just gonna watch it, that's all.
Is your hand sore?
Yeah, it is. So besides, everyone has to be nice to me today.
Okay. What would you like me to do?
I know it's going to be tough, Tom.
What would you like me to do for you today?
I would like a full body massage, please.
Would you?
Get on with you, cleaner. Go on, I'm going to watch you.
No, it's unfair.
All right.
I need a bin then. Can you get me a bin?
No, you don't. You need this kind of brush.
Yeah, I need a dustpan and brush as well. That's a good idea.
Okay, I'll get it for you when you need it.
What the hell are you doing on my bed?
Look, just keeping it warm.
Talking about whenever you leave.
Talking about how it's about
can share it.
Whenever I leave.
And we can share it.
All right, thanks, guys. That's cool. All right. I'll just go.
The group's practicing for their weekly task.
Go on, Nick.
I'll do it.
Oh, it's just, I want muscles! I'm just going to have to sort this out. It's just not on. It can't be a weed.
You're not a weed.
That's good. I like that spirit. I like
Hey?
that. I like that attitude. Can't be weird. I like that.
At home, Craig's into bodybuilding and visits the gym every day.
25 elephant, 26 elephant, 27 elephant, 28 elephant, 29 elephant, 30 elephant, 31 elephant, 32 elephant, 33 elephant. Well done. Brilliant, Craig.
It's 9 hours since Melanie asked Thomas to give her a massage, but she hasn't had it yet.
Pigs make apples.
So, Tom, do you want to give me a massage now?
Yeah.
Where? Okay. Come then.
Come on, Tom!
Come on, Tom, get your arse in gear. Hey, you're not so tired anymore.
You're not so tired anymore.
Right, I'll leave you to it. Don't be hard with her.
Yeah, no,
If I can hear
tell you not to
screaming,
wait.
I'll come in and rescue you, Mel.
I can kick, he knows.
Wait till she's 5 minutes until we get a big bucket of water. Over the two of them, cool the two of them down.
You've got to be nice, you've got
Where
to
do
be
we start?
nice. Tiny bit of that, 'cause I don't want loads of grease anywhere. You must be able to do this, everyone can give massages, come on then.
I don't know, I've never done one before.
I don't believe you, come on.
Oh, nobody's watching.
And the idea is you're supposed to send me to sleep, okay?
So we should have talked softly as well.
Yeah, you can whisper sweet nothings to me as well.
It's really impossible to do this right with bra straps on, by the way.
You can undo it if you want.
Temptation. Get my greasy hands all over your body. Yeah. Okay, don't be getting worried at this.
You're surprisingly gentle, which actually really I'm really amazed.
But I can be gentle. Yeah,
So this 100... Okay, I take that back.
it's alright.
That's very good, Tom.
It's actually quite relaxing.
Well, for you.
Yeah.
Day 32, nomination day.
I'm hiding. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
It's time for the group to nominate 2 housemates for eviction. Though it's the 4th time they've done it, it doesn't get any easier. Anna goes first.
Two people I feel I am going to nominate are Craig and Thomas.
I would like to nominate Craig and Thomas.
Okay, this week I'd like to nominate Craig and Tom. I don't know why. Let me think. What can I say? I don't really know anymore, to tell you the truth. It's really hard.
2 people, I think, are going to be Nikki and Darren. The reason I vote for Nikki is because she's got a very uncontrollable temper and she really seems to lose it. And the other person, Darren, is really because I think he's quite selfish.
That'll be Darren and Nicola.
I just feel the group would operate better without either Craig or Nicola.
Would Thomas please come to the diary room?
Craig now has 4 votes, with Nicola and Thomas just behind on 3 votes each, making Tom's the casting vote.
The 2 people I would nominate this week are Anna and Nicola. My reasons are because I believe they're the 2 people who are most unhappy here.
With 4 votes each, Nicola and Craig will now be put to the public vote. Anna has received her first ever nomination. Nicholas is now the only housemate never to have received a single vote. He's officially the most popular member of the house. Darren is concerned about the chickens, particularly his favourite, Marjorie.
Marjorie, have you got diarrhea? Have you got diarrhea? Who's got diarrhea in this pack?
I do, Darren.
Look, there's one of them has.
You're not going to be able to watch them.
Yeah, I know.
Do. They'll just like
What I'm going to do...
seize up when you're looking at them.
What I'll do is Marjorie's out now. If I keep her around by us, she'll shit in 20 minutes.
Great, that's lovely.
And if she doesn't, and if her shit's fine, then the rest of them are going. She's going to stay.
Time for the nomination results.
Come on, we're used to this. I think we're used to this.
And we should be, I'm sure.
Who's it on?
There are 2 people nominated for eviction from the Big Brother house this week.
Yeah.
They are, in alphabetical order,
She's mocking it.
Craig and Nicola.
I knew it was me. I knew it was me and you, actually. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be me and you.
Well, the man, for your game show.
It's alright, I'm alright. I knew it was going to be me anyway. That's alright. Get out of the way. We're dressed, I'm ready to
You got away
go.
with this week, Tom. Made up for it, you had it last week. I said it'd be me then.
How are you feeling, Craig?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't bother me at all. Just cross every bridge when I get there. Mouth to mouth. It's a lot to look forward to, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Take it or leave it, like.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm just shitting it going out there. Fucking hell, I'm shitting it. But they'll be throwing things at me.
No, there's a lot to look forward to out there.
Yeah. Where's all my hate mail? Do you hate me or do you love me? Booze. Fine.
Right, back on the suntan situation.
Nicola decides to talk to Big Brother.
I'm relieved in a way, because, I mean, I'd stay. If Craig was chosen, I'd be happy to stay, but as well, I sort of feel like, do you know what I mean, now Caroline's gone and the rest of the group are sort of, I don't know, I'm sort of ready to go, really.
Has Nick approached you with a piece of paper to try and steer your nominations? What does it say? Caroline and Nicky.
2 days ago, Melanie asked for a massage and got it from Thomas, known to the others as Mouse.
Okay, Tom, you give me a massage then. What?
Okay, back again.
Yeah.
I think he's getting a bit fresh, that one. We have to put some iron in this coffee.
Right, where do you want, upper back again?
Oh dear.
Not really, or
You're lovely.
Well, what's wrong? What are you thinking about?
No. Everyone's irritating me today.
Just relaxing at all.
You don't want me to start? You joining in, Nick?
No,
Your arms doing what your legs doing, Mel?
You do my arms.
Try hitting, is it, Mel?
No, you're hairy, you know about it if it hurt.
I'll feel it a bit.
That's even not even close to painful.
Isn't it?
No, not at all.
Definitely get into this, Craig.
You are? Yeah, I enjoy doing it like
that.
that.
Doesn't it?
Have you not given any of your girlfriends massages, Tom?
Usually turns into sex before you're halfway through.
That's it, yeah. You can do everything. It's good doing the back as well, doing it from that side, Tom. Just like going down that
Pushing
way.
down the way.
On it, yeah. Does that feel alright?
Yeah, it feels lovely.
Going that way.
Right. So, pushing the skin away and pulling it back up. Just feeling them along the back of it.
You can feel the difference when you do.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'll let you finish off the back.
No, affects mine, Tom.
Does that feel sore or anything then, Mel?
It doesn't hurt at all.
Yeah. You alright, Nick?
Yeah. By the way, do you know what I've seen?
What?
I think at some stage you should just go into the diary room and not say anything against the other person nominated. Just say you've got reasons to stay, because I think you'd be a benefit to this house if you stay. And I'd like to see you stay. I can actually see you. I've seen everyone that's been the two, and I've got each right each time. I think you're gonna stay.
Yeah. I hope so, like. I do hope so.
I can't. I know. I can presume which boy voted against you.
Darren.
Yeah, it's done it to all of us.
Yeah, I'm positive.
Darren has definitely voted boys out every time.
Yeah,
every time.
I think because he feels we're the biggest threat to him. Because he's a wimp.
I'm glad you spotted that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he may feel he can just win over the girls with his sweetness and his charm and his good looks and all that.
Then is, I'll do all the cooking, I'll do all the biscuits.
That's right. He is about sucking into the women like.
You know, if I was in a position down again, fuck enough again, I'd just say, look, you know, just fucking put a lid on it for once.
Yeah.
Because you're in that enviable position of you've got the outside and you're looking forward to that, but also you want to stay here. And I think they'll want to see that, apart from being a nice guy, you know, if you're right,
see the full side, the whole picture of you, like.
They'd like to see, you know, somebody like him being brought down a peg.
Yeah.
He's consistently smart, you know, like the best, and I'll do the cooking. And he's not letting anyone do it. He just wants to do it and do it.
Just wants to do it, yeah.
Darren's favourite hen is for observation.
They want Marjorie.
Marjorie's too used to too rich a diet. She's like, where's my Cajun chicken? Darren? Darren? Where's my Caribbean peppers? It might frighten Marjorie. Maybe put some shorts on.
She might pick it off.
She might think it's breakfast.
Pick your packet. Make sure he looks right for Marjorie.
Yeah. You look gorgeous, Darren.
Just woke up, for God's sake. Marjorie. Come, Marjorie. Come, Marjorie. Marjorie. This way. Marjorie.
Fatty Marjorie. Biggest hen in Britain.
Look at this. There you go, big brother.
Thank you, Dad.
Cheers.
We'll get Marjorie back to you as soon as possible.
Wicked.
There are just 4 hours left until they're tested on the weekly task. Mel comes to the diary room.
I'm getting mildly irritated with Nick, I think. He kind of thinks that he knows exactly how all the nominations and evictions and how everything's going to unfold. I'd be very sad to see Craig go on Friday. I've very much changed my mind about him. I think he is a real sweetheart. I think he's such a nice bloke with a heart of gold. Now I know for a fact that Nick doesn't feel that way because he's told me. And I find that kind of two-faced attitude, I find it really sickening. It's just people trying to sway the way you vote, that's all. Quite obviously and quite blatantly.
It's almost time for this week's task.
Right, come on, kids. Rock and roll it.
They've been set a time limit of 8 minutes to complete their assault course. They'll clock up penalties if they make any mistakes.
Bob and weave.
Don't you seconds until the beginning of this week's task.
Oh, Anna!
I am Daley Thompson.
I am Daley Thompson. I am Daley Thompson.
Come on, Anna!
Come on, Annie.
Take
Take it easy, take your time.
That's
Time, Anna.
right.
That's good. Nice and easy.
Come on, Anna, doing well.
Nice and easy, Churchill, Hannah.
Nice and easy.
On the monkey bars, hands must touch every rung, and feet cannot touch the ground.
Feet down.
Feet down.
Touch every ring. Good
Good girl.
Black. Black to black.
On the seesaw, feet must touch the black markers on each end.
Fantastic.
Hey, chin over here.
They've got to work in relay, passing safety gear from one to another instead of batons.
Nice and easy, nice and slowly.
So, Craig, take your time.
Take your time, mind your knee pads. You've got everything.
Yeah, you're on pace.
Check your knee, check your knee. Well done, Craig.
Yeah, positions.
Who's next?
That's me, it's me.
Are you doing elbow or knee?
Start there.
Nick, middle.
Craig makes it round in 25 seconds.
Yeah. Take your time.
Go, Mel.
Take your time, that's it, nice and easy.
Who's after Mel?
Okay.
Nicola.
I need one over this side.
All week, Mel's been worried she won't make it across the monkey bars.
Mel, nice and easy.
Nice and easy. Good girl.
Go on, Mel, going strong. Going strong, Mel, legs out.
Hey! Nice and easy.
Yeah. Excellent.
Darren and Nicola go round with no problems. Next up is Nicholas.
Come, Nicholas. Take your time.
Nicholas has been coaching the group all week.
Come on, Nick, take your time.
You can do it.
The whistle indicates a penalty, 20 seconds, as his foot touched the floor.
Take your time, Nick.
Inside, doing a knee.
Doing a knee?
Yeah.
Jump with the shell
What are you doing?
Take your time, Nick. Oh, it's all right, mate. Don't worry, it's all right.
Do it again.
There's a second penalty of 15 seconds, and he must walk the seesaw again.
Walk it, Nick. Just walk it.
Slowly.
It's all right. Breathe.
Good man. Good man.
In total, he adds 1 minute 24 seconds to their time.
Go, Tom.
Thomas goes last.
Take your time, Tom.
Come on, Tom. Good job, man.
This is
5:17, right.
Fine.
Take your time, Tom.
His time is 25 seconds.
Excellent.
Their combined time for the course, including penalties, is 5 minutes 48 seconds, well within their 8-minute limit. Having succeeded, they'll get to spend £94.50 on food and luxuries next week.
Brilliant.
Darren has been telling Nicholas about his sister.
What is your sister's called?
My sister's name is Julie.
Julie Bateman.
Julie.
Julie Bateman sounds very good.
Julie, what's your surname? What's your surname? Bateman.
Yeah.
Julie Bateman.
Yeah. And you can be my brother, you see. Then we can go down to Bar Rumba. and you can say, this is my brother. They'll go, no, he's a white man. You go, no,
Yeah,
really
no,
my
but
brother.
he's my brother. So you keep your hands off him.
You know it'd be good fun. I could babysit.
Yeah, it'd be good fun.
I could babysit for you when you go off as well, you see.
Probably could.
You know, that makes sense.
It does make sense, but my sister wouldn't have you, know.
My sister does not do white socks for a start. Shoes and white socks.
No, neither do I.
Secondly,
No. Hey.
no, shoes and white socks that you don't do. My sister won't do those.
I agree. I don't wear shoes and white socks ever. Well, no, this is, windows.
Justify the fact that you're wearing white socks, right?
Why? 'Cause I can't be bothered to change them.
Show me your shoes.
No.
Give me your shoes.
You see,
Put your shoes up here.
the problem with Darren is a bit...
The group have been missing music, so Big Brother has set them the task of writing an original song.
Mr. Music Man, I have some lyrics for you.
Have you got some lyrics? Want to tell you about the house in Bow where the 10 people had to go. It's true. True? Oh, true. Did I say something wrong? Oh. So that was right, yeah?
Yeah, true.
Aircraft flew overhead. People staying in their beds. It's true.
It's true.
That's cool. I'm gonna write my verse is gonna be all about you.
No.
Feel the wonder. Feel the wonder.
All the group must contribute. They get to work.
Feel the wonder.
Yeah, you've got to be careful.
Of our sound.
Yeah, but I'm going to say it.
It's minging?
Of our sound.
Brilliant. I like that.
I do. Of our
take.
sound.
Want to tell you about a
House in Bow where 10 people had to go. It's true. It's true. Yeah, we sleep all day and talk all night. Most of the time we just talk shite. It's Bubba. It's Bubba. That's so loving friendships all around. Feel the wonder of our sound. It's Megan! It's Megan! Loving friendships all around. Feel the wonder of our sound. It's Megan!
Thomas comes to the diary room with something on his mind.
I do find that some of the members of the group would try to have maybe an overbearing influence, that you should see things their way and their way only. Nicholas would be one of the characters who would be... He's like an overgrown schoolboy as such, in that he likes to whisper into your ear, but he likes to lead the direction as such of thought. He likes you to go down his way of thinking.
Later in bed, Thomas shares his concerns with Craig.
I'm saying this as a friend to you, that I was influenced to vote a certain way this week, which I didn't.
Yeah.
And I was surprised you voted.
You're surprised I was voted? Why were you instigated to vote against me?
I was, yeah.
Was you? Why?
Nick has a habit of writing things down.
Yeah.
On a Friday night or something like that. You know, whenever everybody's running about whooping.
Yeah.
Nick would have a habit of just etching something down, saying Monday.
Yeah.
He said to me on, I think it was Tuesday night of last week, Craig's the traitor.
Craig's the what?
The traitor. I thought, no, I don't see it that way.
Huh?
And, you know, and I'm getting more wary of him because he's trying to exert more influence, and he's now coming up with these wee stories.
This whole thing is diverting it all away from him.
Yeah.
I appreciate you telling me this, and I'll assure you I won't mention it to him. Like,
it's
disappointed me that.
It's just that it's made me so uncomfortable with it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not very often you get room in here to talk to anybody.
In all honesty, I've felt uncomfortable the last couple of times because he has tried to sort of divert me. I was sitting here minding my own business. I started trying to write lyrics for the song. I started writing bits of a poem, like, it was just what was coming into my mind.
Yeah.
And he come in and sort of said, oh, I've got something to show you, and he hovered around. And he walked over here and he started to try to write, you know, something on the blackboard, like.
Probably trying to write the name of somebody who voted against you. I just stopped and I just went, yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I said, I know what you mean, and I just wiped it off. And then I felt like going out and knocking him out. Fuck that.
An hour later, it's still on Craig's mind, and he asks Anna for a word.
Tidy floor.
I know, yeah. Davin's done a great job on it today.
I know.
He's done a great job. Yeah, try to pull you aside like this.
Yeah.
All I want to do is ask you one question.
Yeah.
It won't get you in trouble because everything we're saying is recorded, obviously. But there's a few things come to my attention. Quite a few people now. I want to ask you one question. All I want is an honest answer, okay? Has Nick approached you with a piece of paper to try and steer your nominations on Friday with my name actually on it? No?
No, honestly.
Okay, that's right, that's fine, it's okay. I just appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, that's awful, Craig.
Yeah, well, a few people have come up and told me now.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, seriously.
Why is he being such a fucking...
But him being so two-faced, fucking showing people with me name and things on.
How can he write your name? He hasn't got nothing to write with.
I can't answer that, I don't know.
I can't believe he's got papers in there, you know? I think we should get the papers and then just leave it. And at least we know we've seen it. Because tomorrow when we say it, he's going to probably come in here and have a look and say, no, I haven't got papers, I haven't got papers. We should have a look for those papers now, just to make sure we know that we've seen them ourselves.
What are you doing? You're not going up there.
No, I'm going through that.
No, don't.
Oh, come on, let's go through that. Fucking show me people's names. You just stand there and watch the door. Fucking out of order.
I don't agree with this. What does it say?
Caroline and Nikki.
No.
Craig and Mel. Fucking hell. Oh. Don't go out there. Stay a minute.
Fucking hell.
Craig and Mel. He's a fucking... Oh. Don't worry about it. See, it's there. We've seen it. I've seen it. I've just seen it. I can't say I went through his stuff. No, fucking... Just down.
Oh, fucking real, mate. Really fucking...
Friday. Goodbye, Nikki. Next week, Darren and Craig. Darren goes. The week after that, Craig and Anna. Anna goes. The week after that, Craig and Tom. Craig goes, Tom stays. Left with us three. He went by 3%. I've seen it all in my dream.
At 4:10, Nicholas comes to bed. The group have decided to wait until the morning before confronting him.
We're going to have a meeting in the morning.
Why?
Just everyone's upset over all various things. So the best thing to do is when we're all together, we all sit down and have a chat, everything what we've all got to say.
What's it going to achieve, though?
What, mate?
Everyone's unhappy with different things.
Everyone's all unhappy with different things. Nick, yeah, and it's got to come to a light. It's making it difficult for everybody, so everyone's got to say what's upsetting or what's on their mind.
I agree with you, Craig. I think it's a good idea, but at the end of the day, this always happens around nomination day. And after it, and it's generally the girls who aren't happy.
On this occasion, Nick, I'm not very happy.
Aren't you?
No.
I didn't know that.
What?
I didn't know that. Did you go to Diary Room?
I did, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I did. I had a chat with them. They just told me to bring it up at the table, wait till everybody's around and talk then, like.
Okay. I look forward to it tomorrow.
Me too.
I find that very disturbing.
Are you seriously writing down names, Nick, and showing people names?
You've dug your own grave. You really have dug your own grave.
Day 35. As soon as everyone's up, the meeting is called.
Okay, well, I've got a very important thing I want to bring up. I think everyone should be aware of it, and it's everybody's concern. Basically, sorry I have to say it, Nick, but I'm very disappointed in yourself. I not only feel, I'm quite positive and got evidence that you're plotting a very dirty plan on everybody in here to vote against each other and steer it divert from you.
I think that's an absurd, Craig. It's not one of your...
Yeah. Okay, you may think it's absurd, Nick, but let me point out a few facts here. There's a number of people sitting around this table, right, who have come to me over the weekend and basically said that you have showed them a piece of paper with various names on it, i.e. my name on a number of occasions. I have witnessed you giving me a piece of paper with various people's names on, and so have other people around this table, which I don't want to mention their names. If they want to feel free and add in on it, they're welcome to. What disappoints me the most, Nick, right? How can you be so two-faced?
Yeah.
You know,
if this is true.
Well, I know it's true. Right. You know it's true that you have sat and blatantly had a one-on-one conversation with me and make arrangements for the future. You know, when we get out of here to go and visit Tom and things like that. I want to ask you, Nick, how can you do that? Right? Knowing farewell, you've passed people around this table with my name on in a conspiracy to get me out. Now, you may think I'm being paranoid or upset and feeling personal because I'm nominated out this week. You're wrong, I don't feel that. Right? I feel everyone in this room is strong enough to make up their own mind. Right? I feel I'm fairly nominated in this week. I don't know the reasons. Everyone's entitled to vote, and I think it's done fairly. But what I cannot understand, and I'm asking you, please explain to me. What's your game? What are you playing at? What's your motive for it? Like?
Craig, you've made a number of wild accusations over the last couple of weeks. And, you know, again, when you accuse Caroline of drinking too much, you tend to, you know, when you're caught, tend to jump in.
Go on, Nick.
And you too. We've all been told we can't discuss nominations, and you told me who you were voting for this week.
No, I didn't.
So is what he's saying about you showing people names, is that true?
No, it's not.
Oh.
You haven't shown me names.
And you've shown me names.
Nick hasn't shown me any names. Have you?
No.
You've never shown me a name.
Have you shown Melanie?
You wouldn't dare show me a name.
Hold on. Have you shown Melanie a name?
Yeah, I have.
Have you
shown Melanie a name?
Craig
you showed Tom a name. Showed Tom names.
What name did you show Melanie?
Don't remember.
Can you explain your actions?
Yeah, I've had discussions with people in this room, and people will back it up. That I've had, it may seem extraordinary, but I've seen each time, and I said to you, I've seen Thomas jumping up in the air on the Friday before, and yeah, I've just had. Regardless if I should be a bit of paper, then I have to act on it.
So have you given these names before nomination or after nomination?
Oh, it's before.
Before. You have shown people names to other people before nomination. What was your reason for doing it?
In retrospect, of course, you know, that was a mistake to make. I shouldn't have shown names, but this was well before we're talking about, you know, even just after the person's gone, it's showing some names. It shouldn't have been done. And
why did you show the names?
It was just a vision. Because it's been misinterpreted now, and I can see the way.
Why didn't you show us? Why didn't you show us all
as a group? I have a vision.
Why did you? Can I ask why you chose the people that you chose?
Because there are some people you share to share things with, and some people you don't. Some people may take it the wrong way. Some people might take it the right way.
You never showed me a name.
Okay, Mel.
It seems to me that it's not really a vision because you're showing different people different names.
That's what.
Oh, do you show the same two names?
Wait.
You show the same two names? Oh.
Okay, I mean, I get the feeling that it probably isn't the same two names.
Well, it is.
And at which point I went to speak to Big Brother about it because I didn't feel comfortable with it at all.
The same two names?
Yeah.
So every week you show the same two names?
Before nomination.
Well, it's not as in an hour before, it's well before.
Nick, that is against the rules. That is showing, that is wanting somebody else to know who you are. You're not allowed to tell anybody, and you've just admitted that you've done it, and you've broken the rules. You have told people who you are nominating the day before nomination.
No, but I didn't.
You just said to me, the two names that you
made decisions. I haven't followed your route making as such. You've given me names and intimated to me that you want me to vote for them names.
And you've done the same to me.
I have not been happy with it. I never realised it was on such a scale until I talked to Craig last night and blew the whole thing open. Everybody was being talked to. I find it very disappointing.
Nick, you have said to me you have seen me, yourself, and somebody else in here.
Right. Last night,
have you asked anybody else?
Darren, I said to Darren, I could see the final five with one person I couldn't see. I could see 4 out of the 5.
But you said to me, you could see me in the final 3
Yeah.
with you and another person.
Well,
You said to Mel.
No. What I said. What I
everybody.
No, what I said.
So your vision is that whoever's here, you're going to see one of us jumping up, celebrating.
No.
What you're telling each of us
What I
that
said,
it's going to be
Tom. What I said to you, Thomas, I could see you winning it. I could see you jumping up as you did then, winning it. As I said.
I find that very disturbing.
I find that very disturbing.
And you're seriously writing down names, Nick, and showing people names. That's what you're doing.
It's quite insulting to feel that you think you could have diverted us on what you showed us a couple of pieces of paper on. I said to Big Brother in there, I feel a fool. On one of the pieces of paper where it had a name on, I did vote that person. Right? And I explained to them that I voted that person for my personal reason. You know, I don't want them to think that I'm weak enough to be led by you or anybody in here, because I'm not. I'm certainly not. The only weak person in here, Nick, is yourself. You've lowered yourself to this and it's backfired on you. And I'm sorry for you.
Where are these pieces of paper? Where are the names?
Most of them are now destroyed.
Most of them? There's only 2 names that you drew.
Well, most of the bits of paper, yeah.
So where's the rest?
Can I just say one more thing as well, Nick, while you've really disappointed me? No one wants to make a fool out of themselves, right? I got into the box a couple of weeks ago, right, and actually said to them in there, not only to them, 5 million people, mate, right, my family and friends, I think you're a genuine guy, and I would like to spend the rest of the duration with you. You're a good lad. I feel in all honesty. You know, I feel you responsible for making me feel in front of millions, like. And I would like to see the paper with my name on it.
Nick, you're a grown man. I can't think you would do something, especially in this situation where we're being watched by so many million, and the fact that there's kind of no escape. So if this does come out, you can't quickly just run out the door and say, "I'll leave that." But you're a grown gentleman. How can you do that? That's kind of childish. That's pathetic.
One of the things you told me last Tuesday night, you
You
came past me and you said, "Craig's the traitor."
Craig's what?
Craig's the traitor, is what you said.
Traitor?
Yeah.
Traitor.
Why did you say that, Nick?
Yeah.
As if to say Craig's the one who voted for you.
Craig's
That's the reason your name is on the
What's the
nomination list.
traitor?
What are you playing? What game are you playing?
Everyone nominates. Like I said, I'm sorry, but there's no traitor in here. As much as I talk to Anna, when it comes to nominations, I can nominate Anna. There's no traitor. Why is Craig a traitor? Is this a boy-girl game?
No, not at all.
Then why is Craig the traitor? Seriously. I'm not here to be here with the boys and get the girls out. That's not a game. That's not the game. What's the game to you? Is that what you think it is? I'm seriously shocked at the fact that you're showing people names, Nick. That's just fucking sick.
Nick, you're making even more of a fool out of yourself by saying you've only put 2 people's names on there. You blatantly, you've been caught out and you're blatantly continuously lying about it, right? I would just like to ask you, would you go and get the pieces of paper?
No, I will not do that. Your name.
Will you give me the permission? Will you give me the permission to go in your bag?
Because I know what I'll do is because I'll just I'll pack my suitcase. Simple as that.
That's your own decision, Nick. But you've dug your own grave. You really have dug your own grave.
I can accept that.
I'm sorry that to work out like this.
Do you really want that £70,000? You want to win? Is that why you're doing it?
Yeah, I've done something wrong. That's
in front, not just in front of us though.
You've done it in front of millions.
That's kind of sick.
You just lost totally all respect in you. You know what I mean? I thought you were a clever guy.
Most people in this house have a lot of respect for you, Nick, and Caroline used to sing your praises at night time. And at the end of the day, I'm gutted. I'm gutted because Caroline's name could have been on one of those pieces of paper as well. And you've been so, "Oh, Caroline, it's fine. You're not going this week. You'll be fine." And it's probably one of her names that you've been flashing in front of other people. It makes me feel sick.
Yeah. It's created a very paranoid atmosphere and made people feel insecure and things like that. You know, amongst the group, like that's what you've created, Nick.
And it's bad enough living here amongst strangers. I mean, you get paranoid enough as it is for doing that as well. It just
we're all
gobsmacked.
having a hard time in here. It's a very difficult environment. We're all missing our families and our friends, and we're all breaking our minds of what's happening outside. You know, Nick, you just made the whole thing harder. I was doubting the other people in here, and I'm sorry for doubting everybody in here. But the way you've made me feel, Nick, you have really, really disappointed me, and we can drag this out all day and humiliate him. I don't think it's fair. I think we should put it to an end now, okay? But I would just like you to answer me just the one question, and I'm happy to walk away from here, like, trying, what was your motive? Why were you doing it? Plotting against each other?
I just gave 2 people.
You didn't, Nick?
So you're saying you only wrote 2 names, you only showed 2 names to people?
I showed 2 names.
Nick, listen, Nick, no, hold on a minute, hold on. We don't want to humiliate you anymore, Nick, right? All we want you to be is honest and tell us. If you consistently say you have not wrote it on a piece of paper, I will embarrass you, because I will go in your bedroom and take the piece of paper out and put them over
What
here.
names did I show you?
No, just answer the question so we can finish this off. Nick, just answer me the honest question.
Craig, on that one bit of paper, there are 6 names which would cover 3 weeks nominations.
Just answer my question. How many papers are there and names are on them?
So organised, isn't it?
He's organised.
Oh my God! If I'd known you disorganised, I'd give you a job in my office, Nick. just answer me the question, Nick, because I feel bad, you know, humiliating you like this or putting you in this position.
I showed
just answer the question.
2 people around this table the same names for this week's nomination.
And what was those names?
Sorry, say that again. You showed...
This week's
nomination. Wait, what did you say?
I showed 2 people.
Yeah. Around this table.
Around this table, the names.
For this week. And who's for the names, Nick?
Well, who took what? Okay, I mean, I'm not convinced that that's true, Nick.
I showed 2 people. One of them is you, Mel.
Right, and you showed them...
It's Thomas.
And who were the names?
And, yeah, yes, I've done it, but...
It's my impression, when I spoke to Tom, that we were shown different names. That's the impression I got. Okay, I could be wrong, but I think Tom and myself were shown different names.
No,
what were the names?
You and Thomas showed the same names. I think you showed the same names.
Okay, I think myself and Craig were shown different names then.
You're right, Mel. I'll back that
I really think that's the case.
Well, obviously Craig would be showed a different name.
And I think the week before as well, it happened.
Thanks, Lee.
So who else's name was on the list?
And I also think my name was on the list. I also think you showed my name to people as well.
No, I've never shown your name.
What about my name?
Darren.
I mean, Nick, ignoring me.
Nick, you've never showed me names.
No, I know.
I have never
I just said
seen names.
I know.
Yeah?
I know.
So those names, I'm going to go and get those names now.
Yeah. Nicholas, was my name shown this week?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it would be. The other night we had a discussion that you thought 2 people should be out of the house.
I give you the opportunity a moment ago, right, to not drag this out anymore, right? Although I asked you to be honest with me, tell me about the papers.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, I think
expected to be nominated.
one thing I would
it's just
like...
the fact that he's done that, do you know what I mean? He could have done it with Sada, Caroline, Andy. It just makes me feel sick.
I think there's one thing I'd like to say to everybody. He hasn't influenced anyone's vote.
I'm
and
glad
he really
about
hasn't.
That.
You dismiss it.
I'm glad about that. I had confidence that you're all strong enough people to make your own vote.
It's just the fact that my name's been shown this
Craig
week.
and Mel.
Who's that?
Caroline and Nikki.
Craig and Mel?
Craig and Nikki. Where'd you get this from? Where'd you get the pencil from?
And you were still blooming, what was all that with Caroline then? Caroline, you'll be fine. You'll be staying in the house.
I think we should stop now. We should stop now. Stop now.
It's obvious.
Yeah. Put the papers away.
Fine.
Just stop being freaking. Yeah.
That's not that bad.
I think, Nick, you probably
Leave it
got
up
to
to
talk to
Big
your
Brother
brother.
to sort out.
I'm sick for some reason.
Can you all my cup of tea?
Yeah, I'll have a cup of tea.
Why should me and Craig walk out that bloody door and you stay here?
Craig, maybe tomorrow night you could sleep in with me and Mel?
You can't just walk out. The reason you can't walk out is it's going to be hell for you out there. You can't just walk out. Okay? It's something that's gone wrong, but you can't walk out. Okay? You just, you know, Big Brother are there to help you, and you need to talk to them about it, okay? Come on. You can't just walk out. I know. Come on, it's just got out of control. Come on, sit down. You can't just pack your bags and go. You can't. You need to work it out, okay? You need to. Yeah? Do you agree?
Don't know, Mel. I'll be voted out next week now because of this, so,
Next week is... Oh, I'll think about deal with that another time. Come on. Before, I mean, you know, they're going to... I'll give you the best advice that you can. Okay, come out and tell us afterwards what they say.
I've made a mistake.
How are you feeling at the moment?
Upset.
Did you think at some point that they wouldn't notice?
Eventually, yeah.
And how does it feel now?
Like all things in, you know, in retrospect, you know, it was an error. But like all things, if you know, if you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Yeah, but I'm worried about, obviously, the perception that people have when the episode on the table goes out. I don't want to leave the house at all. But, you know, if the perception outside of them is so bad, you know, I'd rather leave it. Be nothing more terrifying than walking out of here and people booing and hissing.
While Big Brother considers what action to take, Nicholas returns to the boys' room.
Go in a minute.
I don't know.
You coming now?
Just 30 seconds.
I'm hurt. I need a pencil to write a letter to someone to give to my children's mother to get some money. And I haven't got one. And when I used eyeliner, Big Brother was watching me and came and told me to give them the piece of paper. I wrote my children's mother's number down. That's all I done. And I got in trouble for it, and they saw it, said to me, Big Brother watches everything, and that I must not use any makeup, and any of the girls' makeup that I do use, they will be confiscated. And I had to give them the piece of paper. And all it was a number, and you can write people's names down on pieces of paper and show them around. But it's my turn to manipulate. You need to pack your bags and go. I'm pissed off at the fact that these guys are thinking kind of like about Nick and how Nick's feeling. I'm not. You should have thought about it before you came in there.
You wouldn't think anything because you're selfish anyway.
Good. I'm good. I'm glad you said it, and everyone else knows that you've said that as well.
Good.
I'm glad.
Everyone can see you're selfish.
Good. I'm glad.
I don't care what you think.
Do you know what?
I have to leave.
Sick.
I think you know yourself who your biggest critic is going to be, and that's Darren. He's the most strong-minded here.
Yeah.
He's not going to be happy if you stay. It's as simple as that. But other people you can talk to. I think other people will give you a second chance.
But in a way, it's such a minor thing. Yeah, it's bound to happen. It's in it's in the rules that we shouldn't discuss or write down nominations.
Don't try to justify it like that.
I know.
If you try to justify it like that, people will think you're arrogant. That's how it comes across. Don't say, oh, well, this rule is meant to be broken. That's basically what you're telling me now. That's not how it works. A lot of people out there are feeling very hurt that they were part of this. They feel guilty. And if they're ready to make you the scapegoat for their guilt, that's what you have to also consider.
Half an hour later, Nicholas calls a house meeting.
Thanks, guys. I just want to firstly apologise to you all for my actions. I'm not going to justify them, but I'll tell you why I did them. And actually, I feel ashamed for them, and I'll give you the reasons. I come from a very big family. When you come from a big family, you tend to compete. Compete for attention, compete for everything. I spent 10 years at a boarding school where you fight and compete for everything. People are constantly trying to do one over you. They're constantly trying to make you come second or third, and it's a very competitive environment. I also worked in a very aggressive environment where people would gladly stitch you up to further their own careers. I just wanted, because I've left a 10-year career behind, to do as well as I possibly could. And if that meant putting 4 people's names to other people, which is a stupid way to do it, that is the way that has been my mentality, because it's going to happen to me. And that's the reason I did it. We're all here to partake in this show, and we're all here to do as well as we'd like to do. And I chose a way that I thought was the best way. That way, of course, is wrong, and I fully admit that. And
You broke the rules. You've not done something wrong, Nick. You broke the rules.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I understand I broke the rules, and I've spoken to Big Brother about that. Everyone has done things in their lives that have been perhaps a mistake, and you regret it, but you have to go, fine, that's done. This is the reason why. I apologise for that. And as adults, mature people, we go, we'll give that person or that thing, a second chance. Yeah.
So you think tomorrow, me and Craig should be up for a nomination, and you should stay in the group after you breaking the rules, and me and Craig leave? Because I don't think we should. I'm sorry, I'm very angry. I'm really pissed off. Why should me and Craig walk out that bloody door and you stay here? I don't think we should go. I think you should go.
We all have a point of view. You have to go in and talk to Big Brother about it. The rules have been broken.
I'll do that.
Yeah. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Don't thank him.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Compromise.
Yeah.
You compromise. Loving friendship all around.
I would like to stay, but I think the group is still raw with this problem, and I was wondering whether a compromise that I walk out on Friday night and those 2 stay.
I can understand why you want that to happen, Nick. We'll get back to you on that.
But obviously under the circumstances of, one contestant felt he broke a rule and decided he had to go, rather than face the, humiliation of me being upset in my room and being accused directly.
I don't feel like I can believe anything that's come out of his mouth. I've been brought up in a big family. I was sent to boarding school, and I've had a high-flying job for 10 years. There is excuses for doing that. Really.
3:19 p.m. and the House awaits Big Brother's verdict.
I think people are more upset because of the way, not the action, but the way he went about doing it. That's why people are angry.
I've done something that was fundamentally wrong, but the one thing that doesn't lie is these things.
Did you lie about the story about your wife?
Yes.
Nick, you're so strange.
I know perhaps, this kind of environment has brought out the worst. I think it's been blown a little bit out of proportion, perhaps, but, again, perhaps people, when it was first time, should have said, look, you shouldn't do this.
Nick, stop. Take responsibility for your actions.
That's what I'm saying. What's done is done.
I know. And don't. Stop putting it onto other people.
Shortly after 4 o'clock, Nicholas is called to the diary room for the verdict.
We've come to the following decision about how we're going to proceed. It was about 2 weeks ago that we gave a written warning following a verbal warning to the whole group about nominations and any attempts to do it. I want to remind you of the section that said, planning tactical voting of any sort or attempting to influence the votes of others in the House is strictly against the rules. If Big Brother decides that any of you have been guilty of this, we can cancel your nominations or in extreme cases eject you from the House. It's regrettable, Nicholas, but this is definitely an example of an extreme case. We weren't aware of any notes that you've been writing. You weren't meant to have a pen or paper. You definitely weren't meant to communicate in that way, and you were aware of that. So we've decided that we're going to ask you to leave the House. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry it's come to this, but we have to follow the rules of Big Brother.
In the box, Nick.
4:42 p.m. and Nicholas gathers the group together to inform them of the decision.
I should be leaving the house in about 15 minutes' time at 5 o'clock. I've broken a rule about speaking about nominations, and therefore I should have to face the consequences of that. I do like all of you. I've been here for 6 weeks, and I would see any of you any time. I know I betrayed your trust with this, and it's a silly thing to do, but for me, this was a competition. I wanted to go as far as possible, and I did it in ways that were unnecessary in reflection, for which I apologize. And I'm sorry that I've let you all down.
I don't think any of us are happy that you're going through this.
No, we're not happy about it at all. No,
wish this on anyone at all.
Because it's hard enough going out there to face people without having to face that as well.
Sorry for you, mate. It's 5-2 if you want to get your things ready.
Will do.
Yeah.
By these actions, what he's done and said and things, is already distinguished that he's a very insecure, maybe lonely or paranoid guy. We all should just say to him at the door, pat him on his back, like.
Yeah.
I know trust has been broken between us, but I hope you can at least forgive me.
To be honest with you, it's two emotions we're going through. It's anger and it's pity.
Huh?
It's anger and it's pity that I'm going through. I'm angry with myself that I didn't speak up sooner. That I was somehow put into that position. And I feel pity that you have to go out there and face that.
Well, hopefully I'll see you on the outside, if I'm not being crucified or ostracized.
Yeah, see if I can help.
No one else actually walked, have they?
No.
Okay, Nick, good luck. Okay, look up yourself, yeah? Look up yourself,
Best of luck, Nick. Right. Take care of yourself, that's it.
I need to done this now.
Someone waiting there for you.
Bye, Charlie. Thank you very much.
Okay, Nick. Take care of yourself, mate.
That's something I'm sure we can't help it.
Oh my God.
The cameras all over.
Cameras there and everything.
Filming it.
A car, a member of the production team, awaits him. As Nicholas leaves for a secret location, the heavens open.
What a day to go out on.
Yeah, I know.
Friggin' hell, it says it all, doesn't it?
With the house stunned at the day's events, Big Brother gives them wine and treats for the evening.
God, there was a lot of bounce on that.
Yeah.
Hey!
To Nick, everything's all right there
Good luck
for him
to
and his
Nick.
family. Good luck to Nick and his family.
Yeah,
his
good
family.
Everybody in here.
Good luck, Nick. Good luck, Nick.
Well down here.
It's Friday morning and the day after Nick's eviction. Craig and Mel are collecting eggs, though because of the hen's illness, they can't be eaten.
Chicken poo egg.
What are you going to do with them?
I don't know. An egg fight. What else can you do with them?
Even though Nick's been ejected, the rules state that he must be replaced, so the public vote still stands. So either Craig or Nicola will have to leave in just under 12 hours' time.
We stand back to back. We walk 5 seconds,
Yeah.
turn round, and then just bombard each other. Okay? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2. Go.
Gonna get me. Go on then. Oh.
Right, we got it.
2 days ago, the group were given the task to write and perform a song. It was meant to be completed on Thursday night, but Nick's departure has meant that it has been postponed for a day.
And we've got a song called
It's true!
Wanna tell you about house in Bow, where 10 people had to go. It's true. It's true. Who will stay or who will go? Just remember it's only a show. So what? So what? It's loving friendships all around. Feel the wonder of our sound. It's singing! It's singing! In this house it's so frustrated. It's a long since we have been for weeks. For weeks. We sleep all day, roam all night. Most of the time we just talk shy. It's power! It's power! It's
It's time for the group to hear who the public have voted out of the house.
Okay, Craig and Nicola, are you ready?
Ready as ever be!
Okay, remember now, if you're chosen by the viewers to leave the house,
Yep.
you will have over 1.5 hours to practice.
Oh my God! It's just not long enough.
Big Brother contestants,
Which
you
camera?
nominated Craig and Nicola to
Yeah, come on!
So the nation has been voting all week. The total number of calls has now been counted and verified by an independent adjudicator. I can now reveal the final
Nervous now.
result.
Are we? I'm nervous.
The 5th person
Oh.
in the Big Brother house will be Nicola.
Listen.
There's someone there for you.
Any family there? Shout.
Who's there? Who's there? There's no one there. There's no one there for me. There's no one there for me.
Yes, there is.
Course, isn't it?
No one's
Course,
shouting.
come on,
Come home. it, I'm going to miss you, baby.
I'll decide to knock you down.
First shower.
I want to face the snogger.
Hey!
Camera's lights, action, go.
It really will.
That will happen.
Yeah, leave him to it.
Oh, Nick, we should have done this earlier.
Go in. Mungo.
She went like that and she went,
Yeah.
Have some fun. Okay.
While Nicola packs, the others discuss what life's going to be like without her.
I know. It's going to be so weird. It's just you and me.
No, you can come and stay with us. We've got 2 sets spare beds.
No, it's okay, lads. It's all right.
No, no,
no, it's okay.
Innit?
Darren, do you mind sleeping in with us tonight?
Of course I don't.
Craig, maybe tomorrow night you could sleep in with me and Mel. Tom, maybe.
Where's my turn? Where's my
Monday,
turn?
could you sleep in with me and Mel? Thank you. Hi, big brother. We were wondering. Listen, it's
Okay, Nikki's going.
And we were wondering if it's in any way convenient to you.
But within your interest, because we'll be so much more fun.
Funny. So funny
Great.
tonight. If we could have just a little bit...
A lot more
of alcohol and tobacco. And by the way, we find your voice really attractive.
Yeah.
Your requests have been noted, thank you.
Should we do a special task in the dining room for you?
Yeah.
Would that work, big brother?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Look, the way Mel's holding the microphone, would that work for you, big
Come on,
brother?
come on.
Would it?
Please.
I'm afraid the rules can't be changed.
Okay.
On her birthday, Nicola told Big Brother that if she was evicted, she would tell Darren her feelings about him.
You know what, I sat in that room and I said, if I get thrown out, I've got to tell Darren how I feel about him. And they said, well, why don't you tell him now? I said, because there'd be no point. I'll wait and see if I get evicted. And what I want to say to you is, I think you're absolutely fantastic. I think the world of you. And I think just crack on and go for it, because I think you're brilliant. I really do.
Oh, cheers, Nick.
You put a lot of smiles on my face as well, haven't you? You and Caroline and the rest of the group. I think you're wicked.
Thank you very much.
To you,
You too, same to you.
Yeah.
Ditto.
Wicked.
Don't ruffle my feathers.
More tomorrow at 8. The Big Brother double CD is out now, featuring dance tracks including the Big Brother theme produced by Paul Oakenfold and Andy Gray. To listen to the latest information from the Big Brother house or play the Big Brother competition for a chance to win a multimedia PC, call 0900 122 9922.